Good morning. Welcome to the March virtual union meeting. We hope this finds you healthy and your family safe. Without any further ado, get right to the President's report. Power utilities working some overtime. 8061s on 710s, infrastructure, and over in the Rev C building. Dearborn Engine Plant, the dew care removal is pretty much done. The demo started. We were notified of an 8-week delay in the program. In the beginning, when we heard about the delay, we thought it was during the installation period, but that's not. The 8-week delay is actually at the end when they're doing the TTPP builds. So we'll do that as it comes up. We did have a kind of a little row with Dearborn Engine management and in regards to how many hours we consider to be full utilization. Suffice it to say, we got there, avoided the nuclear option, and so everyone is working that wants to work. Dearborn Truck Plant dealing with the industry-wide microchip shortage. The semiconductor shortage is affecting all industry. DDMP working the regular schedule, some overtime. Dearborn Stamping working regular schedule, some overtime. Rural Headquarters still on 710s. Vehicle Service Center working their regular schedule. Unit information, we had a chance to look at the proof for the contract books. Other than the font size and a couple of grammatical errors, they look good, so we hope to have them printed and out to everyone as soon as possible. Local info, executive board, and general council meetings are being held virtually on Microsoft Teams. It's a little wonky and it's odd to get used to, but it's getting the job done. There's a big fight going on at OHAP. I don't know if he's released a letter yet. There was a commitment during negotiations made for OHAP, and the company has decided to not honor those commitments, and so obviously that's a problem. Roy's involved in it, as well as all the other National Forest Department, and the people at OHAP are pretty upset, as you can well imagine. So I don't know where that's going to go, and I don't know where that'll end, but it is on the horizon. So if you hear anything about OHAP, that's what's going on down there. Committee reports. Health and safety, if you're working in the out plant, in engine plant, millwright, electrician, fitter, whoever it is, you have to go through a safety program, you have to go through a safety video, and you have to have a sticker on your hard hat. If you don't have that sticker on your hard hat, you can't get into the demo area, the install area, and there won't be any use for you to work. They'll have to find work for you outside of that, and that's not what they want to do. So if you have an opportunity, I did send out the link. If you need the link, I can send it again. But once you go over there, if you don't have the sticker, once you get into engine, you'll have to sit through a little video. They'll give you a sticker. You put it on your hard hat, and everything's good to go. Benefits open enrollment until March 26th for MetLife optional insurance, no longer part of Unicare. Profit share paid out on March 11th. Joint apprenticeship committee, 78 active apprentices on rolls, 375 on our wait list. Electricians, welders, and ITM, industrial truck mechanics are all rotating on 412. We have 14 allocations, apprentice allocations for 2021, and we're in the process right now of getting trade blend and getting everything signed off on. Job security, continually fighting with the company about outside contractors in our trades and what full utilization is and isn't. That fight will never stop. They've been fighting it since the maintenance construction unit was formed. They'll be fighting it long after you and I are gone. But we are fighting it, and we expect our people to be fully engaged while outside contractors are here on site. ESSP, Walker Bird and Dan Bartle are our current chaplaincy advocates. If you need to talk to someone, if you're struggling with anything, and it doesn't have to go through, like a program, if you just need someone to talk to, you need some counsel, they're always available. All conversations are completely confidential, and please don't feel that you shouldn't reach out if you need to. With that completes my reports.
Hello everyone. I'd like to take a few minutes to give you an update on the Rouge Electric Vehicle Center, or what we're referring to now as the Rev C. The launch was slated for, our launch team was slated to begin on March 8th. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. We had some issues with manpower needs and shortages over at the final building. A lot of the guys that are going on the launch stream came from final, so we had some issues there that we're currently working through. We are going to meet later this morning, in fact, with the launch team manager and management team over at final and truck plant labor. And we're going to discuss how best to transition those launch team members over to the Rev C. The manpower needs have been an issue, and we know this is an ongoing problem for all of Ford Motor Company. We're gonna be looking to find out if there's any people out at the outlying plants that maybe have a surplus in trades to try to get them to come into the Rouge to backfill for some of the spots that'll be taking the Rev C. The other option would be actually to hire from the outside, but as you all know, it's very difficult at this time to find adequate trades. So we know that's an ongoing problem. We'll be working on that. I also want to say that we're still waiting for the occupancy certificate, and that should be within the next couple of weeks or so. The T&T build is still on track for August of 2021, so we're hoping that this delay doesn't affect that adversely. Beyond that, there were some questions that came across from the truck drivers of our unit transportation, and they were asking about who is going to be the drivers servicing the new building. Our take is that that's our work, so I assure you we're going to go after that work with everything we have. It hasn't been determined who's going to service that, but that's something we're definitely going to resolve as we move forward. We're not there yet, obviously, but that's going to be a big chunk of work for drivers, and we expect that that would be ours. Other than that, I just want to remind everybody to continue to sign up for Outplant, because there will be opportunities moving forward, and you can go to your SharePoints or to your sign-up list, whichever you use in your location. And I just want to remind everybody also just to be safe, and we'll see you around the plants. Take care.
Good morning. The 9th of April through the 23rd of April, we'll start our lateral movement. Selection process can be done in the committee room. Just like to remind you that the selection you make is permanent. With the new unit agreement language, a maximum of 3 employees from each trade classification will be allowed to move instead of the previous 2. Once you get into the committee room and you sign up for the lateral movement, please make sure you make a copy for yourself or have your committee man or the bargaining team make a copy for you.
I'd like to ask you if you could please tell other members and share these videos so we can get the information out there. Also, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, don't hesitate to call the committee room, call me, Dwayne, or Paul, and let us know. We'll cover it in the meeting. If there's anything you want to explain, we'll cover that in the meeting. Also, I'd like to thank Mike Young for doing the recording and the editing on this and getting it up and posted for everybody. That's it. Thank you very much.